Hello, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me. I'm really excited to discuss the product and ads that we created for you to review. And as you can see right in the middle of the screen, where are you headed? That's kind of where our tagline for our presentation. And no matter where that is, Acme Cruiser will be able to get you there. So let's just start right with the target market, right? So our target market for this project will be men between the ages of 45 to 80 with an income of at least 50,000 per year. Currently, the bicycle community is overwhelmingly white, and more than 85% of the bicycle riders are non-Hispanic and white. So we're really focusing on that population. And in order to do this, we're going to create ads that appeal to Blacks, Hispanics, Asians, because they have the real growth potential in this market. Currently, they're not really out there and doing that. Only 5% of bike riders are Black and 6% are Hispanic. So some examples of what you're gonna see in our ads will be the beach scenes, uh, retirement communities, because with that Acme Cruiser only having one gear, the flat terrains are really what we're going to focus on, and that upright seat really is more, it's not made for the aggressive biker. So it fits right within our target market. So let's go ahead and take a look at our ads. The first ad that we created here, and you'll see our product line here, Why Walk? Cruise in Style. You can see in the bottom left the alloy rims, padded spring seat, the single speed aluminum frame, and the options there that you're able to add to those. Those aren't all inclusive. It's not an all-inclusive list, but there are many options that will really be able to bring that buyer in, and they can kind of make it their own bike. As you can see in the bottom, there's also the link which brings them directly to your site so that they can be able to start customizing that bike immediately. So why, was this a vintage ad? What made that kind of have that historical influence? We really wanted to make that ad be biking is fun. Um, it's targeted more toward the high income, leisure, healthy activities. It's following the 1950 theme by the coloring and style with the pictures used, and it's the TV prominent, focusing on the customer's needs and wants. It really speaks to the sense of adventure, the sleek style of the bike, the way it's kind of pictured there, and the image of women in bathing suits catches the eye of the male, kind of more for that sex appeal. It also really gets a great description of what the product is. So the second ad that we've created here, you'll see You Can't Beat the Cruiser. And it's a beach theme, right? We're kind of flat terrain by the water, more of a relaxing atmosphere. Could be a remote community, could be vacation, could be many different things, but plays to the higher income and healthy lifestyle. The coloring again follows that vintage ad, and it really promotes what the customer's looking for. Competition is created with the slogan there, You Can't Beat the Cruiser, and it speaks to the sense of adventure with our target market. So next, what you're going to see really is the commercial script. So over on the right hand side here, we see the shooting location will be a pier in San Diego, California. Not sure if any of you have been there, but it's just beautiful. The suburban road, so it could be really anywhere, like a residential area is what we're thinking. We just picked one out of random, Albany, New York. And then also the last location would be Orlando, Florida. So our actors, we're going to have three males, one African American, one white, and one Hispanic, as well as a Hispanic wife, two children, and then a woman voiceover for the commercial. So how our commercial is going to start is we're going to have a camera really close in on an African American male, age 51, and he's running down a pier, and we're going to zoom out as he says, "Running was my favorite activity until my knees started to hurt." Next, we're going to cut to another shot of a 52-year-old white male riding a bike along the suburban road, and he's going to say, "I never seem to have time to fit in my workout." And then we're going to do a mid shot, 50-year-old Hispanic male walking with his wife, And you're going to start to hear some children laughing and talking in the background, if you can just picture it. And then we're going to pan out and you're going to see the children up ahead of them while he's saying, "We could not enjoy our time as a family when they're always so much further ahead." Then we're going to do a wide shot of the 50-year-old Hispanic male riding a cruiser with his wife and the two children. And she's going to say, "He's our hero now. And I found these safe and comfortable cruisers for my family, and I now we're able to travel and arrive at our destination as a family." So including that family aspect, we're going to drop in on a previous shot. We're going to like kind of split screen it out to the 52-year-old white male who's riding the bike along the quiet residential road. And he's going to be saying, "Thanks to the reliability of the cruiser, I fit in my workout promoting good health by making a part of my commute." We're going to then transition with a slide-in horizontal shot of the two previous people with the 51-year-old African-American male who was on that pier, but now he's going to be on his cruiser. He's going to say, "I found a way to stay active, enjoy the outdoors, and cover twice as much ground on this new Acme Cruiser." And then we're going to have that final voiceover going as those pictures are kind of tiling in on the screen. Why walk? Cruise in style. Visit us at acmecruiseandstyle.com and design your cruiser today. It's going to kind of be in the bottom center. So really, we are focusing and understanding the customer's needs and wants. We're thinking of their health. We're thinking about, working out, making it part of their daily routine, making it easy, and keeping the family together. So we're hitting all those aspects that really will tie in our target market. So, in closing, I really hope that you enjoyed the presentation, could kind of get a picture of what our ads would be. And, I really look forward to, partnering with you and partnering with Acme. So thanks so much for your time.